Dear Patriots, before the news starts, please subscribe to our patriotic channel by clicking the subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up to this video. Don't forget to leave your opinion below in the comments section. Share the news on Facebook and Twitter so you friends see it. Thank you.
CNN's Chris Cuomo shares dream of being Wonder Woman, Tucker Carlson eviscerates him. CNN's Chris Cuomo went on a very bizarre rant about Wonder Woman. Tucker Carlson humiliated him for it. Wonder Woman, amazing. We finally had a female director of break the $100 million mark. The film means more than just its box score. What does it mean to you? Here's a little intrigue. I wanted to be like Wonder Woman, and I'm gonna wear a shirt that says it, said Cuomo. Then Cuomo started making air kisses. It's very strange that people think this man is stable enough to report the news. What does it qualify as intrigue that Chris Cuomo wanted to be Wonder Woman? Did he ever wear that shirt? What's with the air kisses? There are so many more questions, Carlson said sarcastically. It's better to understand Chris Cuomo for who he is. An artist, poet, seeker, shaman. The question is not, what the hell is Chris talking about, but what is Chris Cuomo trying to teach us, all of us, humanity itself? Said Carlson. It might be impossible to tell. CNN's Cuomo is not the most normal newscaster. He went viral after claiming he knows what it's like for a black person to be called the N-word after he was called fake news. I don't feel an ounce of remorse coming from him. Harvey Weinstein's brother breaks silence. Harvey Weinstein's brother, Bob Weinstein, spoke out against his sick and depraved brother. He first exposed that he has barely spoken with his brother in 5 years. I could not take his cheating, his lying, and also his attitude toward everyone, said Bob. Bob said he knew Harvey cheated on his wife but didn't know about the type of predator that he was. This hurts, but I don't feel an ounce of remorse coming from him, and that kills me, too. When I heard his written, lame excuse. Not an excuse. When I heard his admission of feeling remorse for the victims and then him cavalierly, almost crazily saying he was going to go out and take on the NRA, it was so disturbing to me, said Bob. It was utter insanity. My daughters all felt sick hearing this because we understood he felt nothing. I don't feel he feels anything to this day. I don't, said Bob. My brother has caused unconscionable suffering. As a father of 3 girls, I say this with every bone in my body, I am heartbroken for the women that he has harmed. I'm a fighter. For my entire adult life, I fought for the films I want to see the light of day, he said. I have fought for my employees, who have dedicated their lives to achieving the vision of this company that me and my brother founded. But I cannot fight what is indefensible, he said. You're being snookered, Hillary Clinton sends strange message to Trump supporters. During an interview with CNN's Fareed Zakaria, she talked about how she has to do a better job at stopping President Trump from snookering people. We have to do a better job, number one, of explaining to people, you are being snookered, said Hillary. You know what? The real threat to your future is a government that doesn't care about you and is taking actions that will make your life even harder and is favoring the wealthy beyond anything we have ever seen before, said Hillary. Look, his numbers are shrinking. The people who are still favorably disposed to him are really the hardcore of his base. It may be enough to win a Republican primary. It may be enough to scare Republican members of Congress who worry about getting a Bannon-inspired opponent from even the further right, so yeah, it has political consequences within the Republican Party, said Hillary. But we have to do a better job of making it really clear that a lot of what he is doing is to distract from the very real impacts of actions he and his government are taking, said Hillary. They are turning back regulations on equal pay, on overtime pay. That's money out of workers' pockets. They are going after health regulations, by opening the door to pesticides, she said. Is Hillary a total idiot? Woody Allen exposes his fear that he will soon be accused like Harvey Weinstein. Woody Allen expresses his sympathies for Harvey Weinstein and worries of what will happen to him as a result of Weinstein's scandal. Weinstein is no longer just being accused of sexual assault, but of rape as well. The whole Harvey Weinstein thing is very sad for everybody involved. Tragic for the poor women that were involved, sad for Harvey that his life is so messed up, said Allen. You also don't want it to lead to a witch hunt atmosphere, a Salem atmosphere, where every guy in an office who winks at a woman is suddenly having to call a lawyer to defend himself. That's not right either. But sure, you hope that something like this could be transformed into a benefit for people rather than just a sad or tragic situation, he said. There's no winners in that, it's just very, very sad and tragic for those poor women that had to go through that, said Allen. Do you find it strange that Allen, who has been accused in the past, is more concerned about himself than the victims? He keeps talking about how there are no winners when people come forward. There are winners if justice is served. What is he hiding? Rush Limbaugh tells Harvey Weinstein why he should hire bimbo Hillary Clinton in hilarious rant. In a hilarious rant, Rush Limbaugh explains why Harvey Weinstein should consider hiring Hillary Clinton as his attorney. If you're Harvey Weinstein or any other man under siege the way he is, that you don't need to go out and hire the highest reputed crisis PR company. You need to go hire the CEO of Bimbo Eruptions, explained Limbaugh. The CEO of Bimbo Eruptions could be of great service to Hollywood's casting couch movers and shakers. Hillary Clinton is the expert in dealing with this. Hillary Clinton is incomparable. There is nobody that knows how to best destroy women who come forward with these allegations than Hillary Clinton, said Limbaugh. If you're Harvey Weinstein and you want this to go away, you need to hire the woman who made it go away for the President of the United States, who made it go away for the entire Democrat Party. You need to hire the CEO of Bimbo Eruptions, and that is Hillary Clinton. There is nobody better, said Limbaugh. You think Harvey Weinstein was a bully? You haven't seen anything until you are a woman who claimed that Bill Clinton made a move on her and Hillary Clinton got involved. Hillary Clinton is the original Bimbo Eruptions bully, he explained. If there's anybody who knows how to get rid of female attackers, women claiming that your husband sexually molested or abused them, it's Hillary Clinton. You don't need crisis PR. You need Hillary Clinton. And nobody refuted it. Maybe it's so damn right on that the best thing they could do was just ignore it, said Limbaugh. Fake GOP on MSNBC agreed with Howard Dean after he called Steve Bannon a Nazi sympathizer. Deeply biased liberal mainstream news outlets love to pretend that they are politically neutral. As evidence of this, they each employ a handful of self-proclaimed conservatives to supposedly present a balanced perspective to their viewing audience. It is funny, then, that virtually all of these Republicans, like Anna Navarro of CNN and Nicole Wallace of MSNBC, are against Donald Trump despite the fact that he is a Republican sitting president and is advancing a conservative agenda. It is no coincidence that Jeffrey Lord, the sole Trump backer on CNN's staff, was fired. MSNBC recently proved just how biased it is when its phony Republican commentator agreed with a statement that Trump's former chief strategist Steve Bannon is a Nazi sympathizer. The network recently brought on extreme lefty failed presidential candidate Howard Dean to discuss Bannon's plans to purge the House and Senate of Republicans who are undermining President Trump's agenda. As Dean's supposed foil, MSNBC also brought on a Republican strategist named Susan Del Percio. Stated unhinged screamer Dean in a baseless ramble about Bannon, why are we paying attention to Steve Bannon? He's basically a Nazi sympathizer who's spouting off at a Christian coalition meeting. Who cares? He's not in the White House anymore. Thank God for that. I wouldn't pay any attention to him at all. Let him do what he's going to do. It's just gossip, and he's basically a wit. Instead of shutting Dean down for his disparaging remarks, Del Percio replied, with the one exception of, I agree with all the statements you made about Steve Bannon. She added, but he does have resources and he can really hurt the Republican Party. After Howard concurred, she continued, and that, as a Republican, is something I am very, very concerned about because that goes to our core as a country on our democratic values. Do you think this MSNBC commentator is a fake Republican?